Well, it's Sunday the 2nd of February now, and our first pictures of the house and the Hayling view since the Christmas interval. It's been looking at our playroom through that door and the way that Della has grown. But most of the work that I've been doing has been centred around the installation of this burglar alarm system. And if we go upstairs, we'll see some of the circuits. It's connected to all parts of the house are a remarkable number of wires. Flasher unit that flashes the outside lights when the alarm's gone off, and all types of connections. Here's one of the nerve centres of the alarms, all the various junction boxes, all wired with anti-tamper switches. So the alarm system is largely complete. Elsewhere, builders have subcontracted the balconies, and we now have the balconies in place, primed, the ironwork, and also all the balconies have been tiled as well, both at the back and of course at the front. And just recently we've been having our garden excavated for the swimming pool. And here is the somewhat horrific scene of all the mud and debris that's coming up. But a small excavator actually doing the digging and put up a truck that carries it away. But of course the weather's been very cold, very wet, very muddy, and to our horror they're making quite a mess on the nearby grass verge. We did take the precaution of writing to all of our neighbours to explain that we would restore it fully, but for all that the council came to visit us and weren't entirely happy with the idea. The only means of getting the earth from the back garden onto the riverside lands, which we're going to landscape, of course, in exactly the same area as we've done elsewhere. So quite a heap of spoil is being generated, and of course mixed with air, as it's not compressed once it's dug out. It does amount to quite a mess and quite a pile. But we'll soon have that looking fine. Plenty of changes inside. Plenty of changes up here in our original bedroom. The room was cleared. The old door was blocked up. New power points installed. Skirting board put in place. And surprise, surprise, the wall has disappeared. And the room opened right up to the back to make a rather large room. A door was constructed in the wall of the old bathroom, and its previous door to the hall area has been bricked up and plastered, and the wing wall removed, so that we end up with a large ensuite bathroom to an equally large room. It's nice views out the back, and equally with proper windows that we can ventilate it, get more light and air in the summer. And the bathroom has been stripped out, and already you can see it's forming the pattern of our Bloomsbury pink tiling. And a bath was removed, and we're having a shower, bidet, wash basin, toilet, and flat be all. We're just sufficing with one bathroom in the other side of the house at the top. That's where the shower's going to go. So most of this building work here is finished, and it's now being kitted out, as it were. And out here in the hallway, apart from that door, past door to the bathroom being bricked up, the staircase has been moved round, which is rather a dramatic sight. So we've now got this little blind hallway, which will have our window seat in at the top. Telephones have been installed, and now the stairs goes down from this side to where the front door used to be. And no front door. The door's been bricked up and a window put in its place. Large window, and gives us with more views of the river, as well as being very light and airy. Unfortunately, now that the stairs are in place, we can see that this door has to be moved. We moved across here by demolishing some of this brick pier, and of course that means a little bit of disruption to the kitchen. And now that the stairs have been moved, we have plenty of room underneath for storage. Room cupboard, and through here, where the door was to the previous bathroom, it's been moved. We now have a changing room area, and lo and behold, that window has been removed and replaced with a door. Now this door has been constructed so that it first of all provides an outside toilet for the gardener and ourselves when we're working outside, but of course its main purpose is to be accessible to the pool, which will obviously help with hygiene and caring for all these children that we think are going to come. So you can see that right outside the doorway is going to be the large oval shaped swimming pool, and couldn't be much more accessible than that. And here the excavation's taking place. Quite a large depth of soil, which is very useful for the riverside land. Then layers of gravel, which is nice for the shallower parts of the swimming pool to be seated on. It's rather handy that it's there already. But they've now found, indeed, as they start to excavate down to the diving levels and the deeper levels, the other end of the pool, levels of galt clay. And with the rain falling, it's obviously going to be a little bit difficult digging it out and trying to keep that verge on the far side as clean and as clear as possible. But that's most of the developments at the beginning of February, and we're hoping that this excavation for the pool will be finished within a few days.